Hello there, and a warm welcome to Bit by Bit Tutorials, your trusted guide to the ever-evolving digital landscape. We're thrilled to have you join us on this exciting journey to explore the fascinating world of algorithms. If you're a tech enthusiast, a student, or just someone with a keen interest in understanding how the digital world operates, you're in the right place. Today, we will embark on a journey to understand the power of algorithms, these invisible wizards that shape our digital experiences. From the way Google predicts your search queries to how Facebook suggests friends, we will unravel the mystery behind it all. So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an exciting ride into the world of algorithms. Ready? Let's dive in. Have you ever wondered how Google can predict your search even before you finish typing? Or how Facebook suggests friends you may know? The answer, quite simply, is algorithms. These ingenious sequences of instructions are the lifeblood of our digital world, powering everything from your favorite social media platforms to the global stock markets. They are the secret sauce that makes modern technology so incredibly smart and intuitive. From Silicon Valley's tech giants to the small startups in your local town, algorithms are the unsung heroes, silently working behind the scenes to solve complex problems and deliver seamless experiences. They help us navigate through vast oceans of data, uncover hidden patterns, and make sense of the world around us. They break down complex problems into smaller, manageable steps, making the impossible possible. So, ready to unravel the mystery behind these powerful tools? Let's dive in. So what exactly is an algorithm? In its most basic form, an algorithm is a set of instructions designed to perform a specific task. Think of it like a recipe. A recipe tells you step by step what to do to create a delicious dish. It starts with a list of ingredients, moves on to preparation, then cooking, and finally, serving. Similarly, an algorithm is a sequence of steps that, if followed correctly, will solve a particular problem or accomplish a certain goal. Now you might be wondering, where do we use algorithms? The answer is everywhere. From the GPS that navigates your car to the search engine that fetches your results, and even to your morning routine of getting ready for the day, algorithms are integral to our daily lives. It's fascinating, isn't it? Algorithms are not just limited to the realm of computer science. They're present in various forms and in numerous fields. For instance, a doctor may follow an algorithm to diagnose a patient, a musician might use one to compose a new piece, and even a gardener might use an algorithm to decide when and how to water the plants. To sum it up, algorithms are like the secret sauce that makes things work smoothly and efficiently. They help us break down complex problems into simpler, manageable steps, making our lives easier and more organized. Now that you understand what an algorithm is, it's time to learn how to create one. Before we start creating an algorithm, we need to understand the logic behind it. Now you might be thinking, what is logic? And why is it so important in creating algorithms? Simply put, logic is the reasoning conducted according to strict principles of validity. It's the process of making decisions based on a series of conditions and outcomes. Imagine you're trying to solve a complex puzzle. You wouldn't just randomly place pieces and hope for the best, right? Instead, you'd identify patterns, look for corners and edges, and build the picture bit by bit. That's logical thinking, and it's the same approach we use in creating algorithms. In the world of algorithms, logic is the cornerstone. It helps us break down complex problems into smaller, manageable steps. It's the guide that helps us decide which path to take at each step of the problem-solving process. Let's take an example. Say you're writing an algorithm to sort a list of numbers in ascending order. The logic behind this would involve comparing each number in the list with the others and arranging them accordingly. Without logic, our algorithm would be like a ship without a compass, lost in the vast ocean of possibilities. It's the logic that gives our algorithm direction and purpose. It's what enables our algorithm to solve complex problems efficiently and accurately. Building an algorithm is like building a house, and logic is the foundation of that house. Now, armed with the knowledge of what an algorithm is and the logic behind it, it's time to create one. First things first, we need to define the problem. This is the foundation of our algorithm. We need to understand what we are trying to solve and why it's important. The clearer and more specific our problem definition, the more effective our algorithm will be. So take your time and think this through. Once we have our problem defined, it's time to brainstorm possible solutions. It's important to remember that there's often more than one way to solve a problem. Don't rush to find the perfect solution. Instead, explore different approaches and choose the one that best fits your needs and constraints. Next, we need to outline the steps to solve the problem. This is where we start to shape our algorithm. It's like putting together a puzzle. Each step is a piece that brings us closer to the finished picture. Remember to keep your steps simple and clear. The key here is to break down complex tasks into smaller, manageable steps. With our steps outlined, we can now start to translate them into a programming language or pseudocode. This is the actual coding part of creating an algorithm. It's a process of trial and error, and it's okay to make mistakes. They're part of the learning process. Finally, we need to test our algorithm. This is where we ensure that our solution works as intended. We run our algorithm with different inputs and check if the outputs are as expected. If there are any issues, we go back, tweak our steps, and test again until we get it right. So there you have it. Define the problem, brainstorm solutions, outline the steps, translate into code, and test. 5 simple steps to creating an algorithm. Creating an algorithm might seem daunting at first, but with practice, it becomes a fascinating process. So roll up your sleeves, let your creativity flow, and dive into the wonderful world of algorithms. You'll be amazed at what you can create. Like any other skill, creating algorithms also comes with its own set of common mistakes. Let's delve into some of these common pitfalls and how we can sidestep them. It's crucial to remember that everyone stumbles, but the key is to dust off, learn, and keep going. Firstly, a frequent mistake is the tendency to jump straight into coding without thoroughly understanding the problem. It's like diving into a pool without checking the water depth. It's important to take a step back, analyze the problem, break it down into smaller parts, and then start piecing together your algorithm. Next, many people tend to overlook the importance of edge cases. These are situations that occur only at the extreme ends of the input domain. They might not come up frequently, but when they do, they can cause your algorithm to behave unexpectedly. Always consider these edge cases when designing your algorithm. Another common mistake is overcomplication. Often we are tempted to create complex solutions, thinking they are more effective. However, the best solutions are usually the simplest ones. Remember, the beauty of an algorithm lies in its simplicity, so always strive for a solution that is both efficient and easy to understand. Fourthly, not testing your algorithm enough is a common misstep. Testing is a critical part of algorithm development. It helps us identify and fix any flaws in our logic. Therefore, ensure to test your algorithm with different inputs and scenarios before considering it complete. Lastly, not practicing enough. Creating algorithms is a skill, and like any other skill, it requires practice. The more you practice, the better you will get. So keep solving different problems and keep creating algorithms. These are some of the common mistakes that we often make while creating algorithms. But don't be disheartened. Mistakes are stepping stones to learning. They provide us with the opportunity to understand where we went wrong and how we can improve. Remember, perfection comes not from avoiding mistakes, but from learning and improving. So, what have we learned today? We've embarked on a journey, delving into the fascinating realm of algorithms and logical thinking. We've discovered that algorithms at their core are sets of instructions or rules that help us solve problems or complete tasks. They're the backbone of many of the digital systems we use daily, from search engines to social media platforms. We've also learned that logic is the bedrock upon which these amazing algorithms are built. It's the systematic way of thinking that allows us to break down complex problems into smaller, more manageable steps. Through logical thinking, we're able to understand the intricacies of these problems and find effective solutions. We've walked through the steps to creating an algorithm, starting with identifying the problem we want to solve. We then moved on to breaking the problem down into smaller parts, designing steps to tackle each part, and finally, testing our algorithm to ensure it works correctly. These steps, while seemingly simple, are the pillars that support the creation of effective algorithms. And let's not forget the common pitfalls we discussed. Remember, it's crucial to avoid vague instructions, assumptions, and unnecessary steps when crafting your algorithm. Each of these can lead to errors or inefficiencies, hindering the smooth operation of your algorithm. It's important to remember that mastering algorithms and logic isn't a one-time affair. It's a continuous process of learning, experimenting, and refining. So, don't be disheartened if your first few attempts at creating an algorithm don't go as planned. It's all part of the learning process. Algorithms are all around us, shaping our digital world. And now, you have the tools to create them. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of algorithms. We hope this tutorial has provided you with a solid understanding and a good start to mastering the art of algorithms. If you found this video helpful and would like to continue exploring this intriguing realm, we encourage you to like this video and subscribe to our channel bit-by-bit tutorials. By doing so, you'll not only support us, but you'll also stay updated with our upcoming videos where we'll delve deeper into the exciting world of tech. Remember, every bit of knowledge counts, and we're here to help you bit by bit. So don't hesitate to ask any questions you may have in the comments section. We'll do our best to answer them in our future videos or respond directly to your comments. Until then, keep learning, keep experimenting, and most importantly, have fun with it. Happy learning!